EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. And off we go from Denver. KJ Hamler returning it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Locke gonna throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to KJ Hamler, the rookie, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. He's a good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
The extra point is
and it's 7-0 Buffalo.
That's the score. Bills 7, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hamler now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
KJ Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around.
And now on 4th and 1, a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Bills first down.
Ready, set. 47 is the mic. Watch the screen.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Smith catches left side. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Broncos nothing.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. On 4th down, Minshew. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
35-yard line.
Rolling to his left, and he's going to keep it here. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st down, Locke got Gordon open, completes it. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Complete to Melvin Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Bills' 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches.
And less than a yard.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. And it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was
going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
To Gabriel Davis.
A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
First down, Bills.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Minshew. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
To
Calvin Ridley. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Bills 21, Broncos 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Block will try again on 2nd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
That's the score. Bills 21, Broncos 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
4 yards. And the Bills first down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
the best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Goes 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Minshew's pass.
Isaiah McKenzie with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Broncos 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on first down is Locke. To Gordon, out left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Lead to Melvin Gordon.
They'll give it to Gordon out of shotgun. And he stopped immediately there.
Melvin Gordon.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Hit it. 6-6. Pull it high. 36. He's checking. He's hey, over.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Bills will move the chains.
Hey, box drop.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead.
The extra point is
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Bills 35. Broncos.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A final shot before half for Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down Bills.
Ready, break. Hey, exit. 80 weapon. Watch the screen.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. They'll run on first down with Moss. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back.
And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Pass for the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
First and 10.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Locke trying again after the pick 6. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Block working out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos are in for 6.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll go play action here with Minshew. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. This a quick pass to Davis. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
34-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the 1st. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And it's caught. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll look to run with Moss. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bills add on. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's got this down to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. High-scoring game. These offenses continue to hum and move the football.
And I don't know about you, partner, but I'm starting to get a little winded here because watching them go up and down the field here in Denver where they...
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Second and goal at the 17-yard line.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Dancing to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Shotgun snap to Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And McManus able to put it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Duke Dawson picks it. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
gun. Locke. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And he's got some space here. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down. Operating from the gun. Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset from the 22. Here's 2nd and 8. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Hamler now on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd and 10.
On the move to his left.
4-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being